We'd met a long time ago, back in 2005, in Santa Barbara, and then just sort of lost touch.
I had my share of problems. I'm bipolar, and I also had a drug addiction. And through those two things, I got into a little bit of trouble.
For the last, about 12 years, I've had the same recurring dream of being pregnant and just a really, really deep desire to have a little girl.
Part of my bipolar, gets me shoplifting sometimes when I'm manic, or when I'm on drugs too. So I went to prison twice for it. I served a total of 32 months.
She was a miracle. I wasn't supposed to actually be able to have any more children. And then when I got pregnant, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it.
And I've never been married. I've never had any children until Abby. I'm almost 50. I'm 49 years old, and she's my first child.
She was only 4.5 pounds, but she's very healthy.
She was the cutest little tiny. I was scared to death of picking her up. I was like, you want to see a grown man cringe? Put his newborn daughter in his arm. I've been on disability through my bipolar, and I have a couple of other issues, medical issues. And now I'm trying to transfer back into work. I'm part of Social Security's Ticket to Work program. So I can, because I think it's time that I get busy and do something. And I realized that my criminal record, even though there's no violence, there's no sex crimes, but there were so many of them that looked pretty bad. And it was going to make my chances of transitioning back to work from my disability that much harder. So I went to Homeboy Industries for tattoo removal. I'm in the process of getting these tattoos removed, and they told me about your legal clinic, so I signed up. Sat me down with a bunch of lawyers. Took like 4 hours, I think, to do all the paperwork, but you did it for me, and I thank you. You guys did a great job. I showed up at CCB to file, and there were many. And the clerk was just like floored. He's like, "Well, what's all this?" And I like it because
remember what the one judge said on the first one to you, that you were there? What did he say?
He said, I put many people on probation, but very few completed. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And he...
that's a nice thing to hear.
Yeah. That was a nice feeling. And you know what? It was the same DA that from 2004. I'll never forget this guy. He looked older, but I remember his voice. The same DA, and it was like stepping back through time. On the cases I had 4 felonies. I've had 1 expunged, and the other 2 Prop 47. So I'm excited. I might actually be able to be a productive member of society. It's been a while. But it's all about being a father, being a wife. It's all new to me. Edna's taught me a lot. And I have God to thank for that.
Everything that we've submitted to God and prayed about, and diligently, God's answered them all, in our favor.
Yeah, I have a little God box.
Yeah,
little box.
We went through and read the prayers the other night, and we're like, whoa, God's answered all the prayers.
This is my little girl.
It's actually, he loves the Beatles, and so it's...
Let It Be.
It plays Let It Be. Because someday, in 10 years, we'll look back and we'll be like, wow,